Yo, what's up? It's your boy Beardson Beardly here, and we're going over the State of Play 2025. It sucked. I don't know, man. I'm not really excited about it, but let's just get into it because I don't have a whole lot of time, and I already recorded this once actually, and I forgot to save the audio like an idiot, so I got to do this again. So, anyways, here we go. Starting off, Monster Hunter Wilds. I don't know why they're starting to show off with this because the game comes out in like 2 weeks. I'm not a big Monster Hunter guy. So, I wish I was. This game actually looks good, but I can't get into the whole, like, press the button and your character swings a sword for 10 seconds, and I'm tired of the monsters, like, always running away. So, not my thing. But if you're a Monster Hunter guy, here you go. You get a new monster. So, that's pretty exciting for you, I guess. I'm, happy for you. Anyways, next was, what was it? The Shinobi game from the guys that did Streets of Rage 4. It's a 2D platformer. I'm not a big fan of these new 2D platformers. I mean, I'm not trying to hate. This one looks cool. I like the art style or whatever. I like Shinobi. I like the PS2 one. That's what I want. I want a PS2 Shinobi game. Like that one. That one was awesome. But yeah, if I don't know. I just feel like you play one of these, you play them all. So there you go. It's a new Shinobi game, and I'm sure that millennials will freak out about it. I'm a millennial, so I can say that. Next up, Sonic Racing game. It's a kart racer, and they've made like 3 of these before, and I've never played any one of them, but there you go. Next up, Digimon. I didn't even know this was still a thing. I just saw Japan, and the world anime was gonna end, and it turns out Digimon's still around. I wasn't a Digimon guy. I was a Pokemon guy, and a little bit of a Yu-Gi-Oh guy, so apparently there's Digimon fans around. Who knew? Anyways, there you go. Let's go save the world, Digimon people. Next up was Lost Souls Aside, I think was what this was called or whatever. Apparently this game was announced like 9 years ago, and it's finally coming out pretty soon. I think in May or something. So I guess that's cool. I don't know. It looks like a mix between Final Fantasy 16 and Devil May Cry. I like these kinds of action games, and the girls are hot in it, so that's cool. But I don't know, just nothing really stands out to me in this. It just kind of, I don't know. I maybe it's just because like when you watch these presentations, my eyes just kind of gloss over after a while, and everything just kind of looks the same. But this definitely, I just feel like I've played this already. I feel like, I don't know, but maybe, I don't know, if I'm bored enough and it's on sale, I might pick it up. But yeah, I don't know. It reminds me a lot of Stellar Blade, and I like Stellar Blade a lot. That was probably one of my games of the year last year for sure, so who knows? Maybe. Anyways, we got the Yakuza. I like the Yakuza games. I got kind of burnt out of them, but I didn't play any of the turn-based ones. I didn't really like them that much, to be honest, but I don't know. If this is on Game Pass, I might play this one because I like the pirate setting, and the ship battles look kind of cool, so yeah, I don't know, man. That looks kind of hype, to be honest with you. So that comes out in a couple weeks. And then fucking Dave the Diver, dude. This game is like everywhere, man. Like, who's playing this game? Like, Dave the Diver, I swear, every time I open up like the PlayStation Store or Steam or something, I'm like, hey, you want to buy Dave the Diver? I'm like, no thanks, man. Like, who's promoting this game? Is this like a US aid type situation? Is the federal government promoting this game everywhere? Because I've never met a person that's played it, but I see it fucking everywhere, man. Anyway, Splitgate 2. I like the first Splitgate, honestly, so this could be kind of good. Honestly, the portals are like the worst part about the game. Like, the entire hook of the game is actually the worst part about it, to be honest with you. I don't really like the portals that much, but it's kind of like an old school arena shooter, so I'm hyped for that. Up next, Paul Heyman, the GOAT, promoting 2K25, which was awesome to see. He's got his Hall of Fame ring on. Dope. I'm excited for this because they're bringing back intergender matches, which we haven't had in a wrestling game since or in a WWE game since I think SmackDown versus Raw 2009 was the first year they didn't have it. So it's been a hot minute. So I can't wait to boot this up and bring like Stacy Keibler or Stephanie McMahon into a Hell in a Cell match with The Undertaker and just fucking whoop her ass for 30 minutes straight. That's gonna be great for me personally, especially after all, I got a lot of frustration after all these mid women have been coming after me on Twitter, so pretty cool. Yeah, I'm buying this day one. I like the new WWE games. I think they're awesome. I think they're probably the best wrestling games ever made, and I love No Mercy, but they just don't compete. So yeah, pretty hyped for this. This looks awesome. Next up, we've got the fucking Borderlands 4. Who cares about Borderlands? And we got Randy Pitchford. Every time I see Randy Pitchford, I just think of that picture of him where he's like handcuffed in a bathroom he looks like he's been doing blow for 5 days straight, you know? They need to make a reference to that in the games. Like, they need to have a quest in Borderlands where, you know, you're, I don't know, you walk in some bathroom somewhere and there's a guy handcuffed and you have to help him, I don't know, find his old hard drive and scrub its documents without looking at it. That's a deep cut, if anybody knows what I'm talking about. But yeah, I don't know. I don't care about Borderlands. I think the series sucks. Borderlands 2 was cool with friends, and then it's just like all been downhill ever then. The writing sucks. It's not evolved in any way, shape, or form, and it's you know, I don't know. I don't want to play as a black robot chick or something. So I'm out, man. But whatever. To the one Borderland fan still out there, there you go, man. There you go. Up next, we got the game from the guy that swears all the time at the Game Awards. It's what's it? Split fucking Fiction. Like, this game, I'm just salty because I don't have any friends at all, and I don't have anybody to play these games with. You know, I tried to play It Takes Two with a buddy of mine, and I said no homo, and he still didn't want to do it. So we stopped being friends after this. So I can't play these games. I'm just gate kept out of them because I'm a loser. But I don't know. I don't really want to play as like two lesbians. Like, here's the thing. I can't suspend my belief enough to believe that two lesbians would want to play a video game to begin with. So like, these two main characters, I just can't buy it, you know? Dragons and warlocks, that's fine. But like, two women who want to play a video game, I'm out. Like, that's not realistic at all. So yeah, I'm out. But anyways, whatever. Moving on. The next, we got Space Game from the people that did Until Dawn. I actually like Until Dawn, and actually, even though I make fun of walking simulators, I think these games are kind of fun to stream or like to play with other people. And so, I mean, I won't buy this unless it's like $10 on sale or something. But you know, it's cool that they're making one in space now, and it's not just like another campy 80s horror movie. So good for them. I got nothing to say about this at all. It's a game. Anyways, up next is Five Nights at Freddy's. Dude, I'm 36. Like, I don't know what you want me to say about this, to be honest. I have nothing. It's Five Nights at Freddy's. So good for you. Next up is two guys that look like they either work at a coffee shop or a IPA brewing company, or they're tech moguls like these two guys are. That's what they look like. So they're putting out their game. It's got like little, I don't even know what these things are, man. It's like evil Cuphead or something. I don't know. I mean, I can't hate on this. This looks original, I guess. It's like stop motion, sort of. It's like Tim Burton-y, kind of, you know what I mean? But like, there's just nothing about this that looks appealing to me, you know? Other than like the art style is kind of neat, I guess. It looks like AI. Can I be honest? It looks like it's like AI generated, to be honest with you. But I know it's not, but whatever. I'm not playing it. Anyways, Squid Game from Konami, which looks exactly like, it reminds me of like Oddworld, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. Give it to me on PlayStation Plus and I might play it in the afternoon. But okay, whatever. It's weird that Konami is putting that out. Next up, Dynasty Warriors roguelike game. I'm not gonna lie, I actually thought that this looked pretty cool. I'm not a big Dynasty Warriors guy, but like the idea of like a Dynasty Warriors roguelike game, like with the sort of isometric, it just looks cool. Like, this looks neat, actually. And then I was like, oh, it comes out today. That's cool. I'm gonna check it out. And I looked at the Steam page for it, and the game's $25, and then they're offering DLC packages that are more expensive. They have a costume bundle in the game that costs more than the fucking game itself for costumes. The DLC for this game costs $90. Like, what? But so I'm out. But, you know, maybe I'll pick up a complete edition when it's on sale or something. This was awesome. Onimusha 2 Remake. I didn't even know this was a thing. I know they remade the first one, and they did a good job with that. I was actually just playing this game on stream, like, I don't know, a couple months ago. The PS2 version of this, because this game rules. This whole series is awesome. I love this series. To me, like, so underrated, in my opinion. It's such a fun game series. So I'm hyped as hell that the second one's coming out, because the second one was really good too. I hope they do the 3 and Dawn of Dreams as well, because both of those games are incredible. The whole series just rules. And then they showed the new one again, which they've already announced this, but like this trailer looks awesome. I'm pumped for this. Graphics look great. The combat looks awesome. It's got like dismemberment. Any game with dismemberment in it, I'm like in. I love that. I think that's so awesome. So that's cool. The main character looks like he actually has like a personality, which is cool. You don't really get that a whole lot nowadays in games. And also he's not like a trans Latinx teen, so that's a big plus too. Yeah, this looks awesome. Now I'm totally in. This looks like a modernization that feels right. And it makes sense. It looks like it plays like the old games, but just more advanced and better and more smooth. So I'm in on this day one. They've got my $70 instantly. This is one of my most anticipated games. Comes out in 2026. I'll wait. That's fine. Cook shut up, dude. I'm trying to record a video here. But yeah, this looks awesome, dude. So I'm in. Thumbs up for this. Looks awesome. Metal Gear Solid 3, another one I'm hyped for. Obviously, Metal Gear Solid is one of my favorite series. I don't even know what to say. Like, it's just one of the best games ever made. It just sucks that like video game companies, the only way that they can even excite me anymore is by remaking games that have already been made. I hope they don't mess this up. I was a little pissed because it looks like they're selling like deluxe edition DLC costumes and outfits that were like in the base game. So, I mean, I could be wrong. It's been a hot minute since I played that. I'm pretty sure like some of these outfits were in the base game, right? Like, am I wrong? So that kind of sucks, but it's not a good sign. But I don't know. I'm still gonna buy this day one. I don't care. I'm a slave for Solid Snake and Big Boss, man. I'm just whatever. You stick their name on anything, I'm buying it. Next up was like, I don't know what this was. Hell Is Us. That's like the worst title for a video game I've ever heard in my entire life, dude. Hell is other people. Like, okay, dude, it's like the live, laugh, love of titles or whatever, man. But it looks like Death Stranding. I don't even know what do I even say about this, man? It's just a CG trailer that looks like Death Stranding, but it was like, I wonder like who makes these trailers. You know what I mean? Like what am I supposed to get excited? You're just showing a guy walking around, you know? What am I supposed to get excited about here? You know what I mean? I don't know. It's not even saying that it looks bad. It's just like, it looks like a movie, you know? Like, I don't know what am I supposed to do here with this? So, terrible trailer. Terrible. I don't know. Next up was the Pinocchio game, right? I don't know. Is this DLC? Is this a new game? I don't know. Life of Pi or whatever is it called? Life of P? Lies of P? I don't know. But this is the thing. I played this game for like an hour because it was on Game Pass and I was like, it's just Bloodborne, so I don't know. Fucking play it or don't. I don't give a shit, man. Next up, this is a Japanese game where creation is destruction and destruction is creation. Look, I'm all for like original games. And I'll say this, it looks original, but I hate this art style. It just looks like vomit. It looks like somebody threw up everywhere, and you have to clean it up. That's what it looks like. A vomit cleanup simulator is what this looks like. I don't know. It's like, I hate this art style so much. Like, to me, if they would have went with like a low poly PS1 art style, like that would have been cool instead of this. I like micro voxel sort of look. This looking at this gives me a headache. It looks ugly, you know. I can't stand it. So, I don't care how good your game is. It's like looking at this makes me, I don't know. I don't like it. And it sucks. Like, just change the art style or else, because I'm not playing that. It literally looks like somebody threw up everywhere. Next up, Days Gone remaster. Remember Days Gone? Does anybody remember Days Gone? I barely do. Apparently they're remastering it. We can't get a Bloodborne remaster. We can't get Killzone remaster. But we can get fucking Days. Nobody even played this. The studio, didn't the studio shut down because nobody played it and they canceled the sequel to this? So why are they remastering it? I guess so they can milk fucking retards out of. Can I say retard? I don't know. I probably have to bleep that. Who cares about this? I don't know. Whatever. I'm pissed off. More Stellar Blade. I'm in on that. Give me some more sexy outfits for Stellar Blade. Sounds awesome. I'm in. I'm buying that day one. I love Stellar Blade. That game was amazing. Up next, just a bunch of PlayStation Plus stuff that I don't care about at all. A mansion game to bring in the first Armored Core. I don't know, whatever. Up next was what was this game? Age of Innocence or something? That's a Martin Scorsese movie. I forgot what the name of this is. I'll get to it at the end of the trailer. I'm watching it now. This is just one of those moments. I just look at this and I'm just like, I feel like I've seen this game like a million times before, right? Like, does it not feel like when you watch these things that the games just start to kind of run together? Like everything just kind of looks the same. Like they've got this sort of like stand system from like JoJo or whatever. It's like from Chaos. Remember what was it? Chaos Legion for the PS2? They already did this. But Tides of Annihilation is the name of the game. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I don't know. Whatever, man. I don't care. It just all looks the same to me. I maybe I'm just bitter. Maybe I'm just old and bitter. I don't know. I can't get excited about this stuff. Next is like a cyberpunk first person shooter game. I just wonder like who's out there when they see stuff like this and like soy facing, you know what I mean? Like, oh boy! You know, I mean, I'm not even trying to hate on it. It could be fun. It just looks mediocre, you know? There's nothing about this that screams like must play, must buy, you know? It's like, this is kind of like just slop that they throw. It's like, I'm convinced it's like these games are just like meant to be put on Game Pass or like, you know what I mean? Just to fill out the catalogs and people will play it for an hour or two and never talk about it ever again. You know, there's too many games. There's just too many games like this. So, up next is the, I don't know, Cyberpunk Watch Dogs GTA clone with the main character that looks he looks like Black Austin Butler. Doesn't he? Like, I'm not even trying to be racist. It's just like he looks like that actor, but like his mom was black instead, you know? I don't know. I don't really know what to say about this, to be honest with you. It makes me miss GTA clones. Remember we used to have like a lot of cool like GTA clones. You know, actually I like the first Watch Dogs, and then like Saints Row was cool. Obviously, like Saints Row 2 is like one of the best games ever. You know, there's a ton of those. I feel like, and now we don't get those anymore, which kind of sucks. Everyone just kind of waits for GTA 6 to come out. So, give us more GTA clones. I miss those. Then finally, last game. Because this is running way too long, is the new game from Housemarque, and they made Returnal. Did anybody actually even play Returnal? I feel like I'm the only person that ever played Returnal, to be honest with you. Like, I feel like I'm the only guy that played that game. But I liked it. I thought it was actually really good. Even though you had to play as like an old lesbian woman or whatever. I thought the game ruled, though. Like, it was super fun. It's a third-person, fast-paced roguelike, and it was cool. It was really good. So I'm excited, I guess, for this a little bit. Even though the trailers, I mean, what am I supposed to get out of this exactly? I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to get out of this. It's the clips. So it's like weird to me that they're ending the presentation with this, because again, like I feel like nobody played Returnal. Like, who's excited for this except for me? Like I'm an idiot, you know. I'm just like a weird freak. But nobody else played Returnal. It's just me. I'm the one guy that was like, "Oh, it's the new game from the guys that made Returnal." And everyone's like, "What? What the fuck is Returnal?" I'm like, never mind. I don't know. But they decided to end it with this. So, yeah, you know, God forbid. Can you just give us a Bloodborne? Just give us Bloodborne already, man. Just give it to us. We just want a remake. We just like a port, you know. I don't even need a port. Just make it. Just make the game all anybody wants. I don't even need the graphics to be improved. I just want 60 frames per second, man. Have you tried to go back and play through Bloodborne on the PS4? It's brutal to play it in 30 frames per second. It's brutal. Just give us... A guy made a 60 frames per second patch. Just put it in the game. That's all we want, and everybody would be happy. So anyways, all right, that was it. That was the state of play. So, video's way too long already. I'm going to keep this brief. Tomorrow, I'm going to cover Avowed, the new Microsoft game. I'm sure it's like super woke and gay, but we're gonna check it out. I might stream it actually on the YouTube channel and then just I don't know, whatever, but make a video about it after. But yeah, we're gonna do that. And yeah, like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. And what were you guys excited about? I was super excited for the Onimusha stuff. That's about it, to be honest with you. Everything else, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I just had like a seizure in my. I just kind of spaced out And it's like everything that was announced, I've already forgotten, to be honest with you, because it was so just mediocre. So I don't know. Anyways, love you guys. Bye.